Thanks, Tim. The 2017 NBA playoffs are now underway. We welcome in Chris Daniele.
Good to be here, Joe.
How you doing?
I'm pretty good.
Let's talk Celtics Bulls. The Celtics, they laid an egg game one on Sunday. They lost 106-102. Jimmy Butler, 30 points, 23 in the second half. Chris, should this Celtics team be worried at this point? It's just one game, but the way it went down, should they be worried?
I'd be a little worried. I mean, it's game one. I understand it's a long series, but you've worked all season to get that top seed in the East, and your fans are expecting a win on the first game of the playoffs. I mean, you're playing in front of all of them, and you drop that first game, 75% of the time you're losing the series. So I think what happened was the Celtics lack that veteran leadership. I mean, it's really one guy kind of taking the Celtics all the way. That's Isaiah Thomas. But on the Bulls, you have guys like Dwayne Wade, Rajon Rondo. They've been in a situation like this before. They've made deep playoff runs. So it was that, and the Celtics got out-rebounded and outplayed defensively.
Absolutely, Chris. And speaking of the Celtics, Isaiah Thomas, you cannot mention his name without mentioning the fact that he lost his sister on Saturday in Washington in a car crash. His family must be going through so much grief and despair. And to come out on Sunday and drop 33 points and play the way he did the whole regular season is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. But is he the type of player that could really backpack this Celtics team and continue to push forward and tie up this series, Chris? Is he that type of player?
It's tough, Joe. I mean, I tip my cap to Isaiah Thomas. It's tough to play through anything like that, and he played unbelievably, played his heart out. But it's a lot of weight to put on his shoulders to take a team. It reminds me of LeBron back when he was on the Cavs, his first stint with them. It's a lot to put on one man's shoulders. Isaiah Thomas has put up MVP numbers throughout the season, and he's really rallied Boston to get that one seed, but I don't know if I see him taking them deep into the playoffs.
Chris, a week ago, these Celtics, we consider them contenders. The number one seed, you have home court at the TD Garden. Those fans are insane. Let's fast forward for just a second. Let's assume that they get things back on the right track. They tie up this series, and they make it to the Eastern Conference Finals and face LeBron and the Cavaliers. Do they have enough firepower to stop LeBron from a 7th straight finals?
Joe, I don't think they do. As sad as it is to say. I mean, I think it's going to be LeBron for the 7th straight time. Just because he turns that switch, 0 dark 23, he enables it, playoff mode. And that's what all the rest is for in the regular season. He rests periodically to save himself for the playoffs, flips that switch, and he's the king. I mean, nobody's beating him. He's getting to the finals. This would be, if he makes it this year, 7 in a row. That's insane. I mean, even Michael Jordan didn't do that.
First step for the Celtics, they got to even this series and get things back on track. He's Chris Daniele. I'm Gioia. The Celtics are going to look to tie up the series on Wednesday night at the TD Garden in Boston at 7 p.m. Tim, back over to you.